into it, the less sense it makes, right? Because over the last few days, the internet has been flooded with these videos and rumors claiming that Benjamin Netanyahu, Bibi, was either killed, injured, or missing after the Iranian strikes. Now, normally that kind of rumor pops up for 5 minutes and disappears, but this one didn't. Instead, things actually started getting weirder, stranger, because the proof
Turn right onto East Paulding Drive.
might actually make the situation look even worse. And I'm serious. The internet is now dissecting every frame of the video, asking what one.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Did they really think that we were going to fall for this? Anyway, so let's first talk about where this started. Okay. After rumors started spreading that Netanyahu might have been killed in Iranian strikes, a video suddenly appeared online showing him casually having 6 fingers. Now, but before that, these photos started popping up, and people were doing them through AI to check, like an AI check, and they're saying the images are real. Now, whether this is supposed pictures of him deceased or just injured, likely a real image. So we're seeing these sort of things. And so then he does a video basically saying, everything's okay and their status of the war, but he has 6 fingers, as you can see here, and you can watch the video. And it looks like he has like 80 teeth, okay? Really, really strange stuff. But then, that really made the internet go crazy. Then a video comes out of him
In a half mile, turn right onto College Road.
Almost like, everyone relax, it was a live type moment. But the internet immediately noticed some really weird details, okay? Started pointing things out. First, before we get into it, I'm gonna let you just watch the video, see if you can notice anything strange.
מה שאלת אותי? חושב שאני אומרים ברשת שאתה בכלל מת? אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור אצבעות? אתה יכול לעזור לנו?
No.
He's saying, look at my hands, so this is...
Turn right onto College Road.
Cafe. Give me some coffee.
זה מאוד. לחיים, אני חושב שהמסר לאנשים שיוצאים ומתאווררים, לצאת להתאוורר, אבל ליד מרחב מוגן.
Continue for a half mile.
היא מדהימה, נותנת כוח לי, לממשלה, לצה"ל, למוסד. אנחנו עושים דברים שאני לא יכול לשתף ברגע זה, אבל עושים דברים מכים באיראן חזק מאוד גם ביום הזה, גם בלבנון, ממשיכים. אתם אומרים לי להמשיך? אני אומר לכולכם, גם אתם תמשיכו להישמע.
In a quarter mile, turn left to Ivy Springs Drive.
וגם לראשי הערים, להיות תמיד ליד מרחב מוגן. אנחנו נקל ככל שהדבר ניתן. ותודה לך על הקפה, הוא מצוין. אני לא יודע לגבי הקלוריה, זה נראה לי מסוכן. מה שאל?
Turn left onto Ivy Springs Drive.
Point out the various things on here. The coffee level in the cup never changing. Did you guys notice that?
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Kessel Lane.
You're going to see the volume of the cup never changes. It's also it's filled to the brim, and if I had a coffee like that and the way it's moving, it would be coming out the sides. He then drinks some, and literally it doesn't move. It's still at the top. You get what I'm saying? It's still at the top right there, like he had not taken a sip.
Turn left onto Kessel Lane.
Oddity number 1. Obviously, it has different weird
In
lighting.
a quarter mile, turn left onto Westridge Circle.
Like it just doesn't look right. Ran this through an AI, said 78.9% possibly generated by AI. Okay. The other thing is that the cafe, apparently, this has a date of 2024. The other thing is you notice that people have the COVID mask on.
Turn left onto Westridge Circle.
Oddity after oddity. Now, if we take a side
In
shot...
600 feet, 116 Westridge Circle, Dallas, Georgia 30132, USA will be on the right.
The man has 6 fingers. An extra finger. So this is not something new in the world that when leaders of states become deceased and then they play like they're still alive. This happened in Venezuela with Chavez. It happened countless other times, possibly with Joe Biden. We can go on. Now, anyway, could this all be just misrepresentation? That's a different conversation. I think that why would you use AI video? That you're in let's just say for the first one. Let's say this coffee shop video is legit. First, I don't think it is, but let's just say it is. But for the sake of the argument, why would you release other video being AI? By the time it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. The other thing is that they, I'm sure, have like state-of-the-art AI. You know, so they have the resources to do these sort of things.
Drive northeast on Westridge Circle. Turn right onto Kessel Lane. Drive northeast on Westridge Circle. Then turn right onto Kessel Lane.
Right this time because people are starting to question, okay? And the internet has been very good at spotting AI. And right now we're in a world where AI generated propaganda is becoming a real thing, okay? We're seeing that. It's constant. It's not speculation. Analysts have already warned that AI, deep fakes and so on is big. We know this. And we know they're getting better at it. We also know that both sides of this wars
Turn right onto Kessel Lane.
with manipulated videos and fake narratives. It's funny, like, you notice how there's two. This is how
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Ivy Springs.
Virgin to one place. You have Ted Cruz saying that Christ, you're defending nation, chosen ally, or Islam. What it is you have a battle between these two, and they're both battling Christianity. That's the real thing. You don't have to choose a side. There's no nuance to that. Okay. When you see weird stuff like this popping up, you're gonna ask questions. You're going to, especially with all of the propaganda. These people are experts at propaganda. This is what they do, and they know they've been losing the propaganda war. Listen, I'm telling you right now, the governments hate social media.
Something that used to terrify me in my business was doing my finances. So now I use Z.
They hate it because we're able to dissect, get the truth out. They get so infuriated and they want to control us. They want to stop free speech. They want to shut it down. They don't want us talking about these things, right? Now, the rumors, again, they just come from random Twitter accounts. You even had state media outlets, foreign networks pushing stories claiming that Netanyahu had been killed or severely injured. Some posts even claim he had died alongside Israeli generals. Now, none of that's been confirmed, but official sources in Israel said the rumors are false and that Netanyahu is alive. He hadn't been showing up to the military briefings where he had been constantly before. When you see the videos, he's not there, right? The rumors exploded really because, man, the timing's insane right about now. We're talking about a full-blown war going on. Again, Israel and the U.S. launched strikes against Iran earlier this year in Operation Lion's Roar, targeting Iranian infrastructure, supposedly taking out their nuclear program. However, suddenly back, oh man, they're 2 weeks away again. 1993, they're 2 weeks away. 2026, they're 2 weeks away. I mean, it gets old. The same thing as WDMs. I seen people commenting earlier on Instagram saying, "What are you talking about, man? They were about to annihilate America." Dude, they would have done it already. They would have done it. I would have done it if I was in their position. If I just got attacked in this way, I would launch the nukes. I just would. Okay. What did? They responded with just missile attacks. So we heard the same thing about WMDs. We heard the same thing. It's funny how people are falling for the same propaganda from the WMDs from the 2000 era. They're falling for the same. It's the same story. Oh, evil bad guys running the world. They're going to attack us. Oh, they have nuclear weapons. Same story. It's always the same story. And when you combine AI, propaganda, and social media, man, you're going to get chaos no matter what. But where things start, and by the way, those state media, North Korea has been saying it. A couple other countries have been saying that about Bibi, by the way. A couple other countries have been saying that. Now, at the same time of all this circulating online, another major story breaks. You're not going to believe this one. Tucker Carlson is saying that the CIA and DOJ may be preparing a criminal case against him. Why?
Whoa.
Because he spoke to Iran before the war.
Whoa.
Tucker says investigators may try to accuse him of acting as an unregistered foreign agent. Now, whether that actually happens or not remains to be seen. But regardless, he's saying this
Impeachment is what I
pretty
say.
wild.
Impeachment.
He's one of the biggest media
Okay,
figures
let's
in the
do that.
country, and suddenly the intelligence community might be coming after him. And that's the thing. You have to be careful when you get to that level, when you have that much reach in this world. Because again, like I told you earlier in the video, is that they hate people telling the truth. They hate people when they get the word out. You know, they've had smear campaigns against Tucker. Trump just attacked him last week. And so it wouldn't surprise me now. Instead of going after deep state figures like Lindsey Graham and these Ilhan Omar or any of these other corrupt people, they're going to go after Tucker Carlson because he's speaking against the nation state, the chosen ally. It's absolutely insane. To think you could say anything about anybody, right? Right. And this is going to be a video for another day. But you know the Minneapolis, what's happening with the Somali daycare? What's happening? They're not rounding up, you know, the immigrants anymore. They're actually saying that they need them for farming. I don't know if you saw that yet. I'll do a video about that dedicated later in the week. But anyway, going back to Tucker, we've seen this type of stuff. We've seen the DOJ being used against people telling the truth. There are people sitting in jail right now from 2020 for the same thing. And it makes us ask, who's controlling the narrative right now, or who's trying to control it? And if you think it couldn't get any weirder, this sounds like it's out of a dystopian novel, right? This email was sent out. I'm trying to read this thing. That donors to the Trump campaign, I don't know what he's getting campaign for, unless he is running again in 2028. But he's going to give donors, you know, donors that give a lot of money, national security briefings in exchange for large donations. Now that raises a pretty obvious question.
Let's do this.
Why would private donors be getting access to information?
Stokey, I never said that I liked Trump or that I voted for him. I said I went to a rally and did a little toot with him, a little blow. You know, I just saying, I just remembering what happened, that's all. You okay? Dookie, I never said that I liked Trump or that I voted for him. I said I went to a rally and did a little toot with him. A little bump. You know, I just saying, I just remembering what happened, that's all. Dookie, I never said that I liked Trump or...
That the public doesn't. That you need clearances for. Right? Talking about controlling information during wartime.
Drive north. Then, in 500 feet, turn right onto East Paulding Drive.
It's absolutely insane that we would do this. But what's the campaign? What's he getting campaign money for? I don't understand. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. It's absolutely crazy. Now, the other thing is that it's come out possibly nukes may get thrown.
Turn right onto East Paulding Drive.
Saying that Trump, as well as Israel, is talking about possibly deploying nuclear weapons. Whether that happens or not, I don't know.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
A whole different situation, if you get what I'm saying. Obviously, they're putting the Marines there. Probably special operations are already in there. CIA is already in there. Getting into a land battle. Maybe that's the play before midterms get into boots on the ground conflict. Because the way the polling is looking bad for the House and the Senate, for the GOP. It's looking bad. Obviously, because when you break every campaign promise that you told, you're probably not... People are probably not going to be motivated to vote anymore or to vote for you. They may want to even teach you a lesson. That's happened many times throughout history. And when you see who the inner circle is, and Lindsey Graham and so on, when you start casting out people like Tucker Carlson, start bringing in people like Lindsey Graham and Mark Levin, it really paints a bad picture. It really paints a bad picture, doesn't it? But again, man, I think what we're going to see is this thing's going to expand out way further than anybody expected. I just do. I think it's going to be bad. Oh yeah, apparently Laura Loomer's the one who turned in Tucker to the DOJ, and she said she's been having weekly briefings with Donald Trump. Why you would have her briefing Donald Trump is beyond me. It's beyond me. Nothing makes sense anymore. Does it make sense to you?
In a half mile, turn right onto College Road.
Or everything is wild. Because nothing makes sense. To me, it looks like we're closer to the end of times than ever before. It really does. I don't even know how we can contain what's going on. We're obviously going to get hit with an economic situation. This is obviously, I think, almost planned. Almost maybe we were baited into this for this economic warfare. The biggest problem is we took the sanction off the Russian oil. What happens whenever you can't get anything else, any other oil through?
Turn right onto College Road.
It just takes a dirt nap. The American dollar takes a dirt nap. I don't think anybody's even thinking about that sort of stuff.
Continue for a half mile.
It is on the table. And if that happens, it'll change American civilization overnight. We also don't really give anything to the world, right? We don't really have anything to offer other than a strong military. If we go over there,
in a quarter mile, turn left onto Ivy Springs Drive.
We can lose that value as well to the rest of the world. It's something to think about, guys. It is. It's strange. I want to know what your comments are on this. Trump promises donors access to national.
Turn left onto Ivy Springs Drive.
Such a thing. I mean, that would almost be treason. I don't know why you would do that.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Kessel
I don't
Lane.
know about this stuff, guys. Why they would use a AI video? Let me know your thoughts in the chat there. I have no idea why someone would do this in 2026, knowing there's so many internet AI sleuths out there. So maybe Netanyahu is fine. Maybe he's fine. Maybe the video is real at the cafe. Maybe the rumors are...
Turn left onto Kessel Lane.
But the internet's going to notice the details, man. The propaganda's looking sloppy.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Westridge Circle.
That's probably the last thing. Community, your thoughts are important as always. We're stay frosty, stay strapped, stay dangerous, Black Scout.
Turn left onto Westridge Circle.
Stay frosty. Stay dangerous.
Continue for a half mile.
You have human capital, you have industry, you have science, technology, you are a great power. You can weigh into this because you have relations with everybody. You're new.
Do you like living in California?
Oh yeah, I love it. They got great beaches and the weather's.
Do you remember when you were 8 years old back in Florida? And your father built a new back porch because the old one was falling apart. Then he built it with green lumber. It smelled funny. And your father's brother helped him build it. Do you remember that?
And of course, that frightened me. I'm only 19 years old, and this guy is scaring me. And because of what he said was true.
Do you remember that?
Yes, remember that?
Remember when you were supposed to be sleeping one night and you got up and you went out on the back porch and the moon was full? Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
And what did you do? You talked to God. And you asked God to let you do something important with your life.
And by this time, I was really very shaken emotionally.
I don't know how you know that.
Because we were there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How else would I have known you weren't there? You just didn't see us. You've always been interested in aliens, UFOs, and other strange things like that, haven't you?
Yes, my whole life.
I know. I'd like to see UFOs up close tonight.
I would love to.
I can do that for you. Come with me.
And he looked up into the sky, but inaudibly talking. He's moving his lips as if he's talking, but you can't hear him. And he's standing there talking to the sky.
There will be a right moment. They should be coming from the Griffith Park area, heading north. There should be 3 of them. They're on their way.
Who's they?
You said you wanted to see UFOs tonight.
And I was amazed, and I looked at my girlfriend, and she looked at me, and the look on her face was very obvious. She was thinking, she was curious to see how I was reacting to her father, because it was nothing to her, but she wanted to see how I was reacting, and I didn't know what to think.
Drive north. Then, in 500 feet, turn right onto East Paulding Drive. Drive north. Then, in 500 feet, turn right onto East Paulding Drive.
And the thing that I remember so vividly about those 3,
They will be arriving any moment. UFOs and other strange things like that, haven't you?
Yes, my whole life.
I know. How would you like to see UFOs up close tonight?
I would love to.
I can do that for you. Come with me.
Turn right onto East Paulding Drive. Then turn left. Turn left onto Dallas Ackworth Highway, Georgia 92 spur.
And he looked up into the sky and he starts inaudibly talking. He's moving his lips as if he's talking, but you can't hear him.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Bobo Road.
Standing there talking to the sky.
Turn left onto Bobo Road.
They will be arriving any moment.
Continue for 3 miles.
They should be coming from the Griffith Park area, heading north. There should be 3 of them. They're on their way.
Who's they?
You said you wanted to see UFOs tonight.
And I was amazed, and I looked at my girlfriend, and she looked at me, and the look on her face was very obvious. She was thinking, she was curious to see how I was reacting to her father. Because it was nothing to her, but she wanted to see how I was reacting. And I didn't know what to think. And the thing that I remember so vividly about those 3 is the fact that the colors were like laser colors. They were very vibrant colors. The greens were very green, the yellows were very yellow. And so, and they were circulating. All 3 were circulating the colors, and I was amazed at the beauty and I got the feeling that there was something really strange about this experience.
They're leaving now. That was us.
Who is us?
That doesn't matter right now. We just wanted you to know that we were here and that we brought you here.
What do you mean you brought me here?
Why are you in California?
I don't know why I'm in California. I just decided to move here.
No, we brought you here. We have something for you to do. You did ask God to let you do something important with your life. We're gonna let you do that. We have something for you to do. But it won't be till the very last part of your life. We're gonna begin your training tonight. Start you on your journey. Ultimately, in the far future, when it is time, you will know what to do. I'm going to give you a book.
In a half mile, turn left onto Mackland Road.
It's called Complete Works of Charles Fort. I want you to read this. It will open up a new area in your life.
So he gave me the book. It was a fascinating book. He quoted from it when he was giving it to me. He quoted from it in different pages, and every time he read me a quote, it was so fascinating. So it was as he knew how to get my attention. And so he gave me the book, and that did begin a whole adventure for me into the world of UFOs, aliens, the occult, etc.
Turn left onto Mackland Road.
Hello? Judy? Anybody home?
In a half mile, turn right toward Dallas.
Nobody came to tell me that they were going. They just left. The house was totally empty, and I never saw them again.
That was it. That was the end of it. Pretty interesting. Something isn't right. Girlfriend.
What's up, everybody?
Turn
Thank you
right
for
toward
waiting.
Dallas.
Let's get rolling. Let's address a couple comments here right off the bat. Will Zach be singing today? No, that will not be happening.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Log Cabin
I
Drive.
know you guys, I got really good feedback on my opener earlier this week.
Turn right onto Log Cabin Drive. Then, in 400 feet, turn left.
Fortunate Son. That was a great opener, and I got a lot of good feedback for that. But no, unfortunately, I will not be singing, or I would say, fortunately for you guys, I will not be singing today. Like I said,
Turn left. Then, in 400 feet, turn left.
Spare you from any more singing for the time being. I want to get to this one here. Chucky, he said, I wish you would stop promoting.
Turn left.
insinuating
Then turn left.
your titles. I don't think that I did that. And as you're about to see, I don't think I'm exaggerating either. I genuinely believe that
Turn left.
Carlson is in danger. I really believe that, given the rhetoric that's out there right now, and that I'm about to take you through today. Like that's
In
what
400 feet, 75 Log Cabin Drive, Dallas, Georgia 30157, USA will be on the left.
And then I'll give a shout out to a new member here. Guys, exciting announcement.
75 Log Cabin Drive,
On
Dallas.
Monday of next week. I'm not going to do my normal show on Monday. I've got a pretty busy day, but I am going to get, I'll get on camera, I'll get live, and we'll do a member show on Monday. So get that on your calendars. And if you're not a member, make sure you sign up on YouTube. It's like $3 a month. And then you get access to the members only show. So we are going to do a members show on Monday, and I'll announce that here at the end as well. Okay. All right. Guys,
I'll be back. I'm leaving you here. Except
Drive southeast. Then turn right.
next week. Alright. I need to take a wee. Alright, I'm back.
concerned about the safety of Tucker Carlson. I really am. And like I said, if you think that the title of this video is clickbait, then just wait until you see what I am about to take you through and what Zionist
Turn right,
influencers
then turn
say
right.
about him, blaming him for the attacks on the Jewish synagogue, Temple Israel in Michigan, and at Old Dominion University in Virginia. This is getting very dangerous for Tucker, as you're about to see. Also, Candace Owens released more personal text messages from Charlie Kirk after Megyn Kelly broke her silence about what is going on between Erica Kirk and Candace Owens in response to Ben Shapiro calling Megyn Kelly a coward for not defending Charlie's widow from the evil attacks from Candace Owens. Charlie's messages to Candace reveal what he thought not just about Ben Shapiro, but it hits on this Israel and Iran issue as well. Finally, this war, according to Bibi Netanyahu, is going to bring about the Messiah. And this right here is why we as Christians cannot support what this really is, which is a Zionist crusade. We're going to start there. I'm Zach Costello.
And I believe we all recognize the fact that we will reach to the kingdom. We will make it to the return of the Messiah, but this will not happen next Thursday. The lives of nations is always precarious and surrounded with threats. Our survival, our endurance is a result of alliances that we forge for our existence to be stronger. No doubt we are moving from one battle to another, from the establishment and with this battle now, with this operation, Israel has become stronger than ever.